Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. On today's video, the plan is to get this thing out there and driving. I've got a bit of a list because there is still quite a few things I gotta do to it, but it's all achievable. So this is the RB25 speed sensor. On the forums, this connector, which is meant to go to the auto gearbox speed sensor, is the same clip. They are not the same clip. I'm gonna have to cut and splice, or for at least the start, I'm really not worried about having a speedo or reverse lights. So that's later. So the things I still gotta do is put oil, coolant, gearbox fluid in it, power steering, put brake fluid and clutch fluid in, bleed both of them. Got to run the GK Tech line from the clutch master to the clutch slave. Double check wiring, make sure it's all good. Fit this bumper properly. There's probably some other things, but that's the majority of it. Also going to do the park neutral switch. But before I get into any of that, I'm just going to get the car up on jack stands. If you guys do enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up, tell some friends about the channel, and like always, if you're new here and you're subscribed, your name goes at the end of the next video. Cheers. There's a big smudge on the lens. Oh.
Hello audience.
You're gonna make.
Hello audience. I'll give the audience, not you.
Speed sensor. GK Tech goodies. Okie dokie, so I just realised that I don't have any power steering fluid, so I'm going to have to pop to the shops. I'm also going to buy another bottle of brake fluid. But for the meantime, thank you Brad, I'm using some of your thing, but I'll buy another one. So yeah. Gonna top up the two reservoirs, chuck some coolant in it, chuck 4.2 litres of oil in there. Yeah, I mean, I should probably, once there's oil and water in it, I'm gonna see if I can crank it. Actually, I'm not going to be able to crank it yet because I have to do the automatic park switch loop. So because this is an automatic wiring harness and ECU, the car still thinks that it's got an automatic transmission. So if you go to start it now, there's no signal from the automatic gearbox to say that it's in neutral or park. So you can't actually crank it. So to get around that, you get this little thing. Massive thanks to Hayden who said, hey, just have this one. And it is just these two wires here, and you just stick it on both the male ends and it just goes bloop and creates a circuit, so it always thinks that it's a neutral, which is what we want. So I think that's what you gotta do. Please crank, because if it cranks then we're good.
So you have no provisions to stop it from starting, except for your hand?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a disco going on. Okie dokie, so there's going to be something dumb that I just haven't done right, so I'm going to move on. I'm going to connect those rear water hoses for that thing, and then put water in. Okie dokie, about an hour and a half's passed. I have been looking on the forums to try and connect that and make it work, and it's just not working.
Alright, okay,
I will.
Hello. Alright, I'll go do that. Oh my god, look!
Yeah, go get some proper fucking spark plug.
Alright, okay, well they BKR 70s or something.
So that's a big failure. I'll have to. Yeah, far out, man. It's really annoying because there's no information on the forums. I mean, there's a lot of information, but it's not right. I don't know, man. I just can't find it, and I'm getting over it. So for now, because the car's up on jack stands, it's late afternoon now, so gonna get Chris, who's gonna give me a hand, just gonna bleed the brakes and the clutch, and then I can get it down, push it in, and do the rest of it tomorrow. But a little bit bummed.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Could be the thing.
It's just got a crank, that's all.
Yeah, exactly. Better connect that battery, that's probably really important.
Definitely just shat myself because it didn't start. Look at this pretty thing. Fucking, it's black, it's got a cool badge, it's got new timing belts, it's got new everything. Now to go.
just gotta put my fuse box back together.
What did you fucking disconnect from the fuse box?
Everything. I took the whole thing apart, looking for this park neutral switch. We've done some dodgy shite.
Yeah, we can probably make it prettier once.
Yeah, once
we
it's
know
good.
it's like works.
There's also reverse lights and other shit that I gotta splice into the box, but this is just
You
chilling
can pretty
up
much
here.
like solder it together and heat shrink it.
Yeah, I will definitely make it actually look good.
This is a good temporary test. It didn't?
No.
Where's the forum again?
Bugger.
No, just fucking strip all of the wires.
Yeah.
And then just one at a time, just fucking touch them together.
Don't do that.
Why are you
Seems
trying to
like a horrible idea.
There's only like 8 wires. I'll just sit in the car, you can just go and I'll just go, nah, 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 yeah.
Alright, we're just gonna touch random wires together now because literally none of the forums are playing anything. They keep telling us to connect the big thick wires together, but I don't have thick wires, so fuck forums. I got one grey wire, and then I got a white and blue wire.
At the white and blue one. Go.
Oh, I've got a light on here now.
Wait, put the fucking pink and black wire on another.
It reckons we're in second.
That's better than.
That's
It's
not.
on now. Do what you just did.
Wait, what do you mean? That?
It's oh yeah.
It's the fucking grey and the blue and white wire. That's what I fucking said.
So that says we're in second. So one of the keep touching the
Keep
wires
touching
together.
the wires, he can see it with his eyes. Tell us when he's in park. Touch it more. Use the grey one. Use the grey one
Wait,
and the other one.
hear that?
So what is it?
Yes.
The fuck is that?
Hold together, ready?
Yeah. Oh! What was it?
You didn't even check?
It's the grey and the black and pink.
Great like a fan. The same word.
Yes. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Okay. Gearbox fluid is right here. Okie dokie. Today, I want to drive this thing. I still don't have my shifter linkage, but hopefully, I think Matt Chen's getting back today, and hopefully he has one that I can buy off him. Hey Matt, if you're watching this. So now, yeah, I gotta bleed the brakes, and then after that, I'll possibly bleed the clutch again. Here's Brad. And then do the wiring for the gearbox. Okie dokie, power steering fluid. Woo! Thank you.
It looks like the car's held up by a bucket. We assure you it is not. Pretty
I
sick.
would not put it past Dave to try and hold the car up with a bucket.
Yeah.
I hear you guys judging me.
What?
No, not at all.
How did he hear it?
It's like we whispered and you still. Here you go. Oh, you might. Is it running all six?
No idea. I'm gonna just change top up
Sounds
the
a
oil.
little bit like lumpier
Missing.
than the start.
It sounded like it was missing a little bit.
in clutch.
Oh! Hell yeah!
Not a spill.
Not a spill.
Is that the other RV oil cap?
My
Or is that
angle
the one
was
that
really
broken?
bad.
That's the one that was broken.
You just popped it back on.
Yeah, I smacked it together with a hammer.
It worked?
Yep.
That's a wild.
Usually works.
Yeah. When it doesn't work, use forced.
The force.
Hashtag America.
Oh, what the fuck?
So
Oh my god.
mate!
What is that? Oh.
What a fucking kook!
I'm sure most of this footage won't even be in because it's just you pouring fucking oil.
Don't feel my feet. Look how clean they are though.
You can't say don't film something and then say that. Look, there's people out there who hate feet and now they're just off put by you.
There's people out there who love
I think my feet aren't that bad, minus the fucking hairy
Minus the feet part.
head.
I always thought my feet were alright, and then someone told me they weren't, so now I don't like them.
I'm getting those good old 2000 gangster angles. You gotta speak louder, mate. You gotta speak louder, Dave. I can see the mic level.
I don't know where I put my oil cap!
You went into red twice, so a little bit quieter than that. It will be around here somewhere, probably.
Right where I put it. Okie dokie, wiring time. So, this pink and grey that are connected, that is the loop for the auto park switch on this wiring harness. This is the one that's worked for us. This was different to all the rest of the forums. All the rest of the forums were saying you had to twist a big thick wire down there somewhere. We couldn't find that, didn't exist on this car, so I don't know if this is the difference between NA and turbo, but it's a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. This seems to work. The other wire that we're going to use here is the red one. The red one is the reverse lights. I'm not actually going to wire these in at the moment, only because we don't have anything to put it into reverse to test if that is the right one. So instead of just risking it, we're just going to run no reverse lights. But I am going to solder those two together to make sure that's good, and then we'll heat shrink all the rest of these or cut them off to make sure that they're just not exposed to the elements. And these two should be for the speed sensor, so I'm going to have to cut the speed sensor plug off because my speed sensor plug, they didn't connect. And then if it's the wrong way, we'll just flick the polarity and hopefully it works. So yeah, that's what's next. Okie dokie, so I connected those two wires which go to the speed sensor. Zip tied the rest of the wiring harness up there. Let's see if it works. Gonna put the tires back on, drop it down and try and get it into a gear, and then we'll go for a drive. Okie dokie, we're just gonna let it get up to 10, bleed the thermostat. Also gonna get Brad to go lock to lock to bleed the power steering. Okie dokie, a lot of time has passed. I know that I said that I was going to go for a drive, but I didn't realise that, yeah, I couldn't get the car into any gear. So, I haven't gone for a drive. But, I've decided to nail out a couple of things that I think are also a little bit important. Battery tray. This is the bit which goes down and hooks onto things to secure the battery. This bolt just goes into the front rad support. This was way too big, so I found the matching die, so then I'm just going to continue, thread it on, continue all the way down to about yay, and then put a nut on, cut it off, and then I'll have a battery tie down, which is always good. This is a shifter out of an S15 from 6-speed, thank you Will. He's let me borrow it. This doesn't actually fit in the gearbox, but we're going to move the car out anyway because Brad's going to do an oil change and he needs to use the garage. So, I'm going for a drive.
Woo.
Let's show the setup.
Yeah, let's show the setup, even though it's dodgy out.
So it just sort of sits in there. Okay, let's go.
What do you mean, okay, let's go? You can't go backwards.
Oh, yeah, okay. Let's go.
Heat.
Yep.
Negative.
Negative. Please give me a push, sir. Oh, power steering works good, though. Oh, good push. Oh, look at the push. Alright, my brakes work, which is good. Thanks, man.
Hello, camera. It's me again. She moves. You can stop it there. It moves. Oh god, he's...
I got it flawed.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have reverse.
You don't have reverse. Do you need me to push you? No, you're right. The little fucking thing gets off the road. Oh my Christ. He got second. Yeah, God. What a missile. He's doing pulls. Focus. There we go. Oh my lord, that is way too low. Alright. Well, that went well.
Oh, doing another outro in bed. How cool is that? The car actually runs, man. It's such a cool feeling coming from that car not running, being automatic and just being lame. I mean, it still looks like shit, but at least it's manual. And it drove, and it's so cool. It's just a good feeling. Always massive thanks to Brad and Chris. You guys have helped so much during this whole thing, and I really appreciate you guys. But yeah, the car runs. Whoa! And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up, tell some friends about the channel, and like always, if you're new here and you subscribe, your name goes at the end of the next video. Cheers.